Good evening, ladies. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. Good evening. It is 6 o'clock and it is time to tune in to Women with Purpose Leveling Up. Come on in, like and share with everybody. Come in. Oh my God, I have some awesome things to share with you on today. Come on in from everywhere. Come on in, everybody. I have to share with you. I want to make sure you can see me and that we're good. Come on in, everybody. Like and share. Let everybody know you're on tonight. Come in. It is Monday night and it is 6 o'clock already. 6 o'clock already. I'm super excited about all that God has done for me. Yep, that's it. Like, share, and tag somebody. Let somebody know that we are on tonight. Let me put my crew in and tag them. Come on in. Come on in. Um, oh my God, this weekend I am just excited about what God has done, um, what God did for us this weekend. I am just tagging a couple people myself, making sure that everyone tune in. Keep coming in. Hello, 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 hello. Hey, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. Hey, Mary. Good evening. Hello, everybody. While you're coming in, I'm just super excited. Excuse me, because I want to share with you something. Oh, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. Forgive me. I need to share with you something that I told you would be ready by this week. And so it is ready. But first, let me talk about this weekend. If those of you were watching the live and you saw that I shared the conference that we were at this weekend with Apostle Tofri and um, Mount Hebron Kingdom Cathedral. It was phenomenal. I mean, from beginning to the end, it was what we needed. I'm just adjusting here. It was what we needed. And I could not just be stingy. I think I told you all we was going to bring something back. And when I found out that we were going live, I most certainly got permission to share it. And so I shared it on my personal page and I shared it on Women with Purpose page. So if you are wondering, what is that? That is the conference that we were at this weekend, this Saturday. God, I believe there was a breakthrough happening again from the beginning to the end. Every presenter, pastor from Atlanta, Pastor Daniel Latimer, woman of God, Bynum, woman of God, Dr. Thurman, man of God, Bishop Jones, Pastor Blevins. Who else was there, you all? Apostle Johnson. I don't want to forget anyone. Um, just everything was just fabulous. So shout out to Apostle Tofri and the Greater Mount Hebron and Prophetess Tofri and the Greater Mount Hebron Kingdom Cathedral Church for the awesome weekend that we had. And a big shout out to Women with Purpose. Thank you for number one for traveling with me and going to Pleasant Prairie with me this weekend. And then when getting there, needing to serve. And many of you did just that. And whatever, yes, Norris Johnson, yes, wherever you were needed, you're able to ask you, and he sends his thank yous for stepping up and just being there whenever he needed it. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you. We had our table there. We did exceptionally well there, selling our products and just getting out the word for Women with Purpose. So we are super, super, super excited. I got something else I want to show you. Excuse me, I'm all over the place. I should have had this out already. I do apologize, but I wanted to show you a few things that we have new and that we were selling and sharing. We have a new tumbler out. It's much shorter than the others. Just give me a minute. I want to take some time and just talk with you for a minute and just share what's going on with Women with Purpose. So here's our new tumbler. Can y'all see it? Isn't that cute? Isn't she cute? Isn't she cute? Look at on the inside. Isn't she cute? So we were there selling those and some of the other items that we had on display. So again, thank you, Women with Purpose, for stepping up, stepping in, and also I believe you were blessed too. You were able to go into the classes, and like I said, just from the beginning to the end, God really did bless our soul. And I also told you all that I was writing something new, and the Lord allowed me to finish that right on time. And here it is. Here it is. It's called Hear My Prayer, O Lord. And it is our prayer journal, my little bio on the back. But here's our prayer journal, and inside you'll find just different prayers that the Lord allowed me to share with you, and some reflections, prayers about the heart of gratitude, prayers about seeking God's guidance, prayers about intercession, prayers about adoration, prayers for the heart of souls, even prayers in here about praying against distractions, praying even against generational curses, things in our life, in our past, from our parents, grandparents, great great grandparents, all the way down our bloodline, that we still sometimes that carries or have tried to transition into our lives, into our children's lives, and at some point the curse stops here. And so the Lord allowed me to write about that, and present some prayers to you to pray for these different avenues in your life, as long as give you scripture and opportunity to do some writing and reflection. So these are available as well. Hear my prayer, oh Lord, written totally. So I said this was going to be out by my birthday, and that's what I wanted to do. And so this is out. This one is not on Amazon. I got to get with Apostle Tofree, and after he rests up, because I'm sure there's another book down on the inside of my belly that God wants me to release as well. But here is a journal for you. And so those are available. If anyone is interested in those journals, please let me know. And then, of course, our tumblers, they're cute. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? With our Women with Purpose logo and our writing. And so we had a fabulous weekend, you all. God is just good. I mean, that just took me to a place where I'm ready to go to the next level for real. These next couple of can I have 3 of them, please? Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. It just ready. It just put me in the place where my bishop at the beginning of this year, last year, he had this slogan saying, I'm all in. And I just feel like I'm all in when it comes to ministry, when it comes to the will of God, when it comes to um, um, doing what God has called me to do, when it comes to trusting and depending and leading on God to take me to the level that He wants me to be in. So I'm just all in. And that conference just helped me. Absolutely, that's fine. That conference just helped me dot some I's and cross some T's when it comes to ministry. And as a matter of fact, even on today and yesterday, I had to do that and be comfortable with doing that. And I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful to God for that. Then, of course, last night and yesterday, or Saturday night and Sunday, of course, we here in the city of Milwaukee were faced with this rain and this flood. They call it a historical flooding. It's never happened before. We've always had rain. We've always had some flooding. Every now and then, people's basements are, filled with a little water, but nothing like we saw Saturday night and Sunday. And all I could say is that God's grace and mercy really was upon us, and we had to be subject to what He was doing. It was something to see, and to even drive and see the cars stranded on the road and all of those things. The atmosphere in this city really did shift, or it was put to halt until God was finished doing what He was doing. And so, um, I don't recall any lives being lost. I know people were hurt. I could be wrong. I didn't hear all the news or listen to all the new material things being lost, but we have our life. And, some of those things can cause a lot of natural anxiety and a lot of things, to think about and to swallow and to capture. But when I thought about it, I said, but Lord, you are still good to us. The things that people have lost, it's material. It could be, returned back. It may be some precious items. It may be some memorabilia to you. However, um, we have our life today, and so we're just grateful not to throw away the things that people have had to go through, and their houses and their cars being totaled and all those things. It's not like we're living in a time where it's so easy to get some of the things that we've already obtained, right? We've worked hard for the things that we have. We worked hard to get the cars, buy the cars that we have. We worked hard to get the homes and live in the apartments or whatever. We worked hard to get the things that we were able to get and maintain and hold on to. So, I mean, when you lose something, it's always, it can be a little overwhelming. But when we think about, even in the midst of that, God yet being good, and God seeing us through that. I think somewhere else there was an earthquake. I think somewhere else there was some hurricane stuff going on. I think about other areas where there's fires going on. And so we just have to adhere to what God is doing. And I really do believe God is really trying to get our attention. And I don't know by what means, or how far He will go, but I do know one thing, and it's because I read my Bible, and that is I don't play with God. When He trying to call our name, we better figure out how to answer. We better figure out how to listen, how to sit down, how to be still and hear what thus said the Lord. And so I don't take anything that's happening right now in this season for granted. I don't take anything what's going on in life for granted right now. I don't take anything what's going on in ministry lightly right now. I just believe it is God saying, hello, hello, hello. Did you hear me? Are you listening? Are you here? Come back to your first love. Come back to loving me the way you used to. Come back, all of those things. So I just believe that that's where we are with God right now. So that's what I'm getting to. My prayers are with everybody here in the city of Milwaukee and in the suburbs and in the counties that were really hit pretty bad, pretty bad. Churches were closed and things of that nature. Some churches were damaged. But again, I'm just thanking God that we're here today. I'm just thanking God that we're here today. Let's talk, let's chat. I want to make sure that I got everything. I want to talk to you tonight about leadership. I know we don't have a lot of time tonight, a lot of time left, but I want to talk to you about leadership. This has been really on my mind probably for about a month or two now. My brother and I have even been connecting and talking about leadership and what that means, what that look like, what that should look like, the responsibilities, the roles, the misunderstandings, the who, what, when, why, how, why do people follow us, who follow us, for what means do they follow us, what are they they looking for? What's the gain? And even those of us that are in leadership, those of us that are have followers under us, or those of us that are maybe in ministry under leadership of some way, form, or fashion. I was just getting ready to look for you, Verlina. Thank you for coming in. Um, 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 there are some roles and there are some responsibilities, and God is holding us accountable. I said it today, and I posted it on our Monday motivation, that simply, where did I go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I said leadership is not about commanding others, but it's about empowering others. Sometimes we get it twisted. I may not get it happy and excited and talk louder than this tonight, but I need you to get it. I need you to be fed tonight. Is that all right? Leadership is not always about in charge. It's not always about authority. It's not always about listen to me. It's not always about I'm in charge. It's not always about, I'm the leader, I'm the front. It's not always about that. It's not always about do what I say. It's not sometimes we get in this mindset of leadership is about follow me because now I'm the one in authority. Yes, indeed, leadership does come with a level of authority. It comes with a level of authority. It comes with a level of understanding that you are in charge of something or someone or some with that level. But even in the midst of being in charge of something, somebody, or somebody's, there are some roles and responsibilities that we need to be prepared to play. There, just like those of us who are parents, there are some children that we have that all we need to do is give the look. And then there are some parents, some of our children, all we need to do is have some talking to, and that's enough. And then there are some who, we've had to take, some drastic measures, the timeouts and time up. That's what we grew up with, right? Time up. Didn't I tell you, right? And so everybody is different, but being a leader, you have to be able to know those things, right? You have to be able to know who's following you, or who's with you, who's coming along with you, who's listening to you. You have to be able to know who and how to deal with those that are around you. How many know that not everyone is the same? Sometimes people are sensitive. Sometimes people are sensitive about certain matters. Sometimes people are not so sensitive, and you gotta put some bass in your voice sometimes. But leadership is not just always, and this is the part that I want you to understand, because I think what I see, not only in the natural, but even more so in the spirit, is that people love the idea of being in charge. They love the idea of people gravitating to them because they are the one in charge. But they miss the whole point of why they are in leadership. If your boss gave you a raise on your job, he gave you a raise because you have showed, you have exemplified leadership skills, or you have shown him or her that you were able to handle the next step. Right. And so just the same way with God, all of your training, all of your learning, all of what you have been a part of, the many church services, the many revivals, the many opportunities to read a scripture, the many opportunities to pray the morning prayer, the many opportunity to preach a 15-minute message or a mini message, or inspirational messages, all of the many things that you were able to do for preparing you in preparation of, can't forget about those things. Those were our step ladders. Those were our steps moving forward. We can't forget about those things. And so sometimes what has happened, or what it seems like, even again in my spiritual eye, a lot of times I see that people just want to be uh, the one. People just want to be in charge. People just want to be able to say, I'm it. But they're not carrying anything with the I'm it. Come on, am I talking to anybody? Am I does that make sense? Um, 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 let's talk about the second part of that. It's leadership is not just about commanding, being in charge or being in control, or the authority part, but it is about being able to empower others. It is about being able to instill within others what you have learned. Yes, leading with humility. It is about being able to say, I've learned how to bake a cake, Andrea. So now I need to teach you how to bake a cake. This is how you do it. You get the bowl, you get the butter, you get the flour, you get the this, and you get the that, and you get the spoon, or you get the cake mixer. And sometimes leaders have to do what we call in school hands-on training. Sometimes we have to take, you're laughing, sometimes we have to literally take people by the hand and be willing to do that, to teach them, to empower them, to ignite them, to move them in their next journey, in their next move in life, on their next level, in their next phase of ministry. And then there are those that can just learn by watching. Listen, I've been in the church all of my life, and you can times it by 2, 3, 4, or 5 if you want to. And I have learned so much in church by watching what to do and watching what not to do, watching how to do and how not to do, watching when to do, watching when not to do. And as leaders, we have to be able to know and be able to discern and be able to see those that are with us, who are the hands-on learners and who are the visual learners. How many know that somebody's watching you? Come on, put that in the comments. Y'all talk back to me. Somebody is always watching me. They're always watching you. They're watching to see what you're going to do. They're watching to see what you're going to say. They're watching to see how you're going to react, how you're going to certain situations, certain matters, certain things. And I will be the first to testify. I will be the first to testify. I was not always the one to go back and think first, dot my I's, cross my D's, check, do my checklist. I was the one at one point in time just like, boom, let them have it. No, they said this. No, wait a minute, let me. I used to be like that. But the older I got and the more mature I got and the more seasoned in ministry I got, I had to wait. I had to calm down. I had to think about it, because people are watching how you're going to respond. People are watching what you're going to respond with. People are always watching what you are doing. People are watching when you don't think they're watching. They see what you don't think they see. They hear what you don't think they hear. They know more than what you think they know. And that is why in leadership, it's not, again, always about the authority part. It is the part that us, I'm talking to us as leaders, are able to pour back into somebody else. I think I said this last week, was it? Maybe last week, that yes, people are hungry. People are starving. People, let me put it this way, are spiritually malnutrition. So they are looking for a good meal. They are looking for something good to eat. They are looking for a table to put their feet up under and feed from. So it's our responsibility to make sure that we are feeding them the right thing. It's our responsibility to make sure that when they look at us, that they are looking at the right thing. It's our responsibility that when they hear us, when we open our mouths, that they are hearing the right thing. The woman of God this Saturday said this. Prophetess Bynum, she said this, and this stuck with me. And I've read these scriptures before, read over them backwards, forward. Knew exactly what it said and what it was talking about when she was reading it. But when she read the scripture about how we are representatives of God, that stuck with me. And that's been sticking with me all weekend long, from Saturday, even Sunday, even today. I mean, literally, I was put to the test of that. Even today, I am a representative of God. Somebody put that in the comments. Put that in the chart. Put that in the comments tonight. Y'all put that in the comments tonight. You are, I am, speak for yourself, am a representative of God. What does that look like? What does that look like to your sister? What does that look like to your brother? What does that look like to your family? What does that look like to your coworker? What does that look like to the sinner man, to the sinner woman, to the youth, the young people? What does your representation of God look like? And she broke that down, and it was pretty phenomenal to me. It opened my eyes about some things. It made me, not that I've not been serious, but it gave me a deeper sincerity about ministry. It put some sympathy, some empathy about ministry on the inside of me. I need to be careful. I want to be careful, because if by any chance anybody is watching me, listening to me, following me, right? I need to be able to pour, no sound. I need to be able to pour within them. Somebody said no sound. Can you hear me? All right, you can hear me now. I need to be able to pour. I need to be able to pour in them the right substance. I need to be able to pour within them the right thing. I need to be able to feed them the right kind of food spiritually, right? I need to be able to give them the necessary tools that's needed for their journey, that's needed to navigate through their life's challenges when life be lifing. I need to be able to show them how to still live a holy life in the midst of turmoil. No matter what you see on TV and who says right is this and wrong is that, I need to be able to show people. When they hear me, I need them to be able to hear the right thing, not confusion, not this way today and tomorrow another way. When they see me, I need to be able to say that I'm a woman of God today. I'm going to be one tomorrow. I'm going to be one Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not just one on Sunday and one while I'm on here with you on Monday. Everything about me is a representation of God. And I need to be in the right position. I need to be in the right poise. I need to be in the right mind frame. I need to be in the right spirit to not just be in charge, not just throw out what to do, not just uh, 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 be a woman of authority, but I need to also be equipped enough to teach and to pour into and to empower you and to ignite you. That's good leadership. I need to, and I'm getting ready to go. As leaders, I'm saying but I'm talking for you as well. As leaders, we need to also be able to handle, and maybe I'll finish this even on next week. We also need to be able to handle conflict. We need to know how to do conflict resolution. We need to know how to make people that don't get along get along. We need to teach people how to work together, how to love each other, how to settle and handle their differences. I really wish, and I'm about to end on this, I really wish, I've been putting this out there. It's even on our website, or I've been announcing this in my coaching. I really wish there would be um, more departments, more auxiliaries, more people to utilize the gift I believe that God has given me to teach on how to help people work together in the church. I love working with women's departments. I love working with Sunday school departments or youth departments, or what, because when we have a bunch of people trying to come together and work together, sure, you're gonna get some of this, you're gonna get some of that, you're gonna get some of this. I mean, church, right? Peter, all of the disciples, they were all different. They come from different places. So it was always something. It was always something, right? It was always something. So I freely open myself up to do that. I love doing that. And I say that because I've learned through experience. And I don't apologize about it. I've learned through experience. I've learned through experience. I've had the greatest of teachers that poured into me. And so I keep throwing that out there because it's so much, it's needed. It is needed. It is needed. So I want to empower you as a leader. I want to empower you as leaders to get out your mindset that leadership is just about do what I say. I'm the leader. I'm the this, and I'm in charge, and you're going to do what I say. And maybe moments of where we have to be have to do some chastising, maybe moments in where we may have to set some things in order, put some people, you know what I'm saying, on the spiritual level. But even in that, it's about empowering, igniting, showing, demonstrating, developing, equipping others to be all that they can be in God, for God, for God's people, for the ministry of God. I love you all. I didn't win 6 minutes over the time. I love you all. I thank God for all of you. Um, I just want you to be serious about wherever God has placed you to work in his kingdom. Whatever it is that he's have you doing, wherever you are working naturally and or spiritually, I'm going to tell you, just like the woman of God said to us on Saturday, you are a representative of God. Somebody's always watching. What can somebody glean from you? What can somebody learn from you? What can somebody take away from you after being? Are they sad? Are they now depressed? Are they more confused than they were when they was with you? Or are they encouraged? Do they feel like they can go another day, take another mile, take another couple of steps? What do they feel? Or are they exhausted? Are they drained? Or are they happy in Jesus because of what you have empowered them with, what you have taught them, what you have instilled with them with? I'm going to stop there because I can keep going tonight. I'm really, really encouraged. I am really encouraged. I'm really encouraged. Yes, we are helpers one to another. This is the latest. Hear my prayer, oh Lord. Hear my prayer, oh Lord. This is for you. If you want it, just let me know. $10, only $10. This is not bad at all for it to be $10. Again, just prayers. Prayers about everything. Prayers about celebrating the blessings of the Lord. Prayers for courage. Prayers for asking God for wisdom and knowledge. Prayers about servanthood. I said this already. Prayers against generational curses. The prayer of faith. Prayer for healing. So many of us need God to heal us, heal our brokenness, heal our hurt, heal our past. All those things. And inside of it comes with scripture and some reflection. Here's one of the pages here. So yeah, this is now available. Again, this is not an Amazon thing. This is you have to let me know that this is what you want, as well as our little cute tumblers. They're not the big ones, the tall ones that we have, but they're the nice cute tumblers. It holds just enough coffee for me to drink. I love you all. I thank God for you. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for connecting with us. Thank you. Hello to all of our new group members. We have some new group members. Thank you for being our group member. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining in with us. Again, we're praying for the city of Milwaukee, praying for those who are yet still today battling with the dampness or the moisture or the floods in their homes or the devastations of their cars being totaled and all those things. We're praying for you. Just keep each other in prayer. These are most certainly praying times. Our children are getting ready to go back to school, praying for our teachers, our administrators that are going back to college students, all of those. Pray, 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 pray. There's so much to pray about, so much to pray for. As a matter of fact, before the end of the month, the Lord is leading me to go into prayer. And so I'm going to open up a conference call line one of these days before the end of the month is out. And all of those that are part of Women with Purpose will be able to get on this conference call and let's go before the Lord together in prayer. How does that sound? If you're interested in that, put it in the chat. Say, yes, Lady Ben, come on. Please hurry up. Do that. I need prayer. Love y'all. Have a great and wonderful rest of your evening. Be safe out there.